Turn the volume up. Things are about to get raunchy.
Welcome into the Raunchy Regret Podcast. This is B-Word, and we are not a full crew tonight because somebody's a little too inebriated to participate. And they're actually in like the Dakotas or something, right? Did I get that right? They're in the Dakotas?
Yes, sir. He may, in the current state, be in Minnesota, but Fargo is right on the border of Minnesota, North Dakota. The river splits the two states, so he may be in Minnesota, but yes.
Would you say a river runs through it?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, he may be in Minnesota and he may be in the Dakotas, but he's forever in our hearts. So, Stoned, we will do this one without you. But this rundown is curated by Beezy, and I'm sure we will hear about Beezy's gripe with that here in a minute. But, boys, let's get into our week. Nomi, how was your week?
It was good. I think I got tired of the eye field, so I applied for a new job. Yeah, they have I applied at the Coppertone factory. I didn't get hired though, so I'm just gonna try and reapply.
Were you trying to be like the little girl that gets the ass eaten by the dog?
Yeah. No, I was trying to be the dog.
Now he just wants
that's
to,
worse.
He just wants to get paid to do it now.
No, it was good. Week was good. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary. Had a good weekend, and look forward to it. It's funny, as you'll see later, I bought these specific chips that I can't believe are in my household, but I know my wife loves these chips. And now my 3-year-old daughter's probably eaten a quarter of the bag. Like, she loves them. So they're fucking retarded, and I'm going to want a divorce, and I want a parental test to be done on my daughter. So
I think there's a common denominator.
Yeah, and child support should be lowered should that be the case. So I'm there with you. Beezy, how was your week, buddy?
It's good, man. Went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine last night, and
how gay was that?
That's a fucking badass movie.
Fuck you. That movie was brilliant. They're all
would have been better 15 years ago.
Deadpool wasn't around 15 years ago. You fuck.
They played it pretty well. It wasn't.
Ryan Reynolds
wasn't woke like you would have expected.
That's good.
They made a point to talk about that too. So
yeah.
It's a pretty fucking good movie, man. Highly recommend going out and checking that out.
Yeah, I went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine Thursday night when it came out. I took my kid and her boyfriend and had a fucking blast with that movie. And then we had some friends do a get together this weekend, and we ended up going and seeing Twisters. And Twisters actually wasn't terrible. Like, I went into it thinking, okay, this is going to be kind of stupid. It wasn't terrible. I don't know that
it was decent.
It was, like, I will tell you, like, the tornadoes were fantastic. And that's really weird for me to say it like that because it makes me like sound like I'm shitting on the movie.
It makes
really
sense
not
for
shitting
the
on the movie,
though.
But yeah, the tornadoes were incredible. And that there was actually a risk factor of death with most of it, which, like, if you go back to Twister, like, you know, a cow just like spins in the air and moves at you and shit. Like, this one, people actually die. So it has some more realism to it, I guess, than whatever. But yeah, dude, the movies right now are pretty good that are out there. I had a blast with Deadpool and Wolverine, but after Comic-Con and the Hall H stuff with Marvel, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? So, but that's a conversation for another time. So Beezy, you noticed a pattern whenever you curate a little fandangled little episode for us. Something just seems to happen, and I feel like you have to call it out.
Yeah, I'm calling out fucking Stoned. This dickhead. I swear to God, the last 4 fucking episodes that I've done the rundowns on, he's like, I can't make it today. I'm too high. Or, I can't make it today. My vagina's swollen. So, fuck that guy. And I'm glad you guys are here because we wouldn't have a podcast if we didn't. So.
I mean, let's be real. He's still with us in heart because I'm sure he has crunched up Dorito dust and Cool Ranch Dorito Dust to be specific, and has put that on some dude's dick and is snorting it off as we speak.
That is the only way this will be acceptable, and I want the receipts.
I want the receipts.
Well, figuring that we're probably 7 minutes in, you'd assume that he actually listens to our show, which I'm sure he doesn't, so he'll
That's
never
fair.
hear this.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. He'll get through the part where, like everybody else does, where we're talking about our weeks, and they're like, I don't fucking like these guys, and then they turn it off.
Well, he probably would have been like, oh, I would expect them to talk shit. They must not talk shit about me tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
We just waited.
But which I do for those people who are actually listening, post 7 minutes in, I must tell you, we were, and when I say we, I mean the dads on Dayquil and the Bleach Bro that's on this were fucking annihilated last week. So thank you for putting that up. We were. I'm editing the episode and I'm like, holy shit balls, I was wasted. Holy fucking shit. So we are not nearly as annihilated this fucking week, but goddamn, that was a fun episode. That was really fun.
Well, I have to bring it up because when I re-listened, I laughed my ass off at the part where, of all the people, of all four of us, for the sauce choices you made last week, just mind-blowing. And then you go to shit on me later, and I'm like, B-word, just run your list in your head real quick, and then we'll talk. But yeah,
I couldn't comprehend it at that moment, but when I was editing, I was like, oh shit, why did I choose these sauces? And then I hear your comment, and I was like, yeah, I had no part of talking right there.
It's a fun episode, though. It was good times.
It was.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one. Well, Beezy, let's get started with the first topic today. You call this Shitty Synopsis, so walk us through it.
All right, so I've seen a bunch of these here lately popping up, and basically what it is I asked you guys to get 2 movies or TV shows and describe it in the most terrible way possible, and then we got to try and figure out what the damn show is, or the movie. Just let us know if it's a movie or a TV show. So, for instance, I'll start it off. My first one, it's a movie. And the description I'm going to give for it is 3 Whitexicans try to gentrify a Mexican village.
That would be the Three Amigos.
That is correct, sir.
I like that.
You want me to go next, or you want?
Sure. Well, fuck it.
Right.
Let me do my 2. We'll just get these 2 out.
We'll go. All right.
So my other one is we have a camping trip that turns into a battle against an illegal alien.
Camping trip battle for an illegal alien. Predator?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's good. Good guess. I was stumped.
That's a good one.
I was stumped. My very first thought with that was like, but they weren't camping. Was Paul is the movie I was thinking of
Oh, that's funny.
with the fucking alien? But I was like, no, that can't be it. And I couldn't figure it out after that.
That was Nick Frost and Simon Pegg on that one, wasn't it?
yes, sir.
yeah.
Those guys.
Yeah.
Good people.
B-word, you go ahead.
All right. So it's a TV show. Probably kind of easy for you. But bikers ride around town doing crime stuff while trying to act like a dysfunctional family, and sometimes they remember to wear their helmets.
That'd be Sons of Anarchy.
Nope.
That is correct.
No, it's not. It's Orange County
Mongols?
Choppers.
Orange County Chopper.
Also an acceptable answer.
Fantastic. All right. So this is actually one of my favorite TV shows, and for people who've watched it, they really like it. But not a lot of people have watched it. So, a former Confederate soldier rides a train and builds railroads while solving all his problems by glaringly and intensely using a hammer.
I'm pretty sure I know what this is, and I only watched like the first couple episodes of the first season. Is it Hell on Wheels?
It is Hell on Wheels. Yeah, I actually really like that. It's historical enough, but fictional enough where I found it pleasurable.
Nice.
Know me what you got.
I'll start with the TV show. 2 homeless brothers travel the country searching for their dad while always staying in a shitty, cheap motel that's haunted.
I've seen this, and I don't remember what it is.
Supernatural.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
We've talked about Supernatural, and
I was like,
I
this
think
guy,
the
it's
last
like
5
I'm
episodes.
literally setting it up. Like, there's no way I could give the shittiest synopsis and it'd probably still be guess. Next one, this is a movie. 5 patrol officers look to crack down near the Canadian border while trying not to get their department shut down.
littering and
Shenanigans?
Shenanigans? Did we say shenanigans?
Can I get a liter of cola? So that's Super Troopers.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I did come up with a bonus one. This one's a TV show.
Go for it.
It's a mentally handicapable high school dude tries to smash the school hottie. And this is a TV show. It's a cartoon.
Oh.
Say it one more time.
A mentally handicapable high school dude tries to smash the school hottie. I made this one pretty hard.
Doug.
God damn it.
That was my first guess.
That's
Doug.
exactly what
Was
it
it
was.
Doug?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I thought I made that hard, too.
I was like, this can't be Doug. This can't be.
All right, so I have an honorable mention as well. So a bunch of families squabble over an uncomfortable chair while dragons and snow zombies make everything even more confusingly and deadly.
Game of Thrones.
Close. It's Game of Thrones. I didn't ever rent Gay of Thrones. I left that one to Stoned.
It was a great flick. Yeah. Lots of sword fighting in that one.
Yeah, that's what I heard. A lot of sheath touching.
Weird though. There's no metal sounds though. It's this weird it's almost like when you slap meat on the counter.
So, Noam, you said that you had a little setup for us today
In place of the Stoned.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if these are really going to be able to be really guessed as more of just the comedy of, you ever like when DirecTV or Dish or even just regular cable, when you go to the guide and you read a synopsis for a show, and it's just like, who's writing these, right? Because it's clearly not coming from the company that produced it or made it. It's coming from some Joe Blow that works at the company.
Probably a woman.
Probably. And because there's no actual typing errors, so it is probably a woman. But
True.
Okay, so this first one is some American co-eds are lured into a Slovakian hostel for a sexy disco party time. Sadly, sexy disco party time means screaming torture murder time in Slovakian.
It's a movie or a TV show?
Yeah, it's a movie.
No, it's got to be Hostel.
No.
I don't know.
It's Hostel Part 2.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh, well, that's
Hey, you gotta say it.
Hostel Part 2. My bad.
All right.
Isn't
So
that
this
the one
one's
where he got
pretty-
his dick cut off?
I think so. This one's pretty good. I'm not going to say the first part because it gives it away, but starring Ellen DeGeneres and some other people. That's the entire... and it's not the Ellen DeGeneres show.
And some other people.
it's just
That's literally all it
it's
says.
just Ellen.
The show is American Idol from 2010. It says American Idol starring Ellen DeGeneres and some other people.
She was an American Idol?
I have no fucking clue, but
She may have been like the beginning of the season, like one of the guest judges.
apparently there's Noam and B-Word writing the script for Dish on American Idol last weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, let's read this one here. Another John Carpenter classic. In this one, it's the future. Cops are sent to a mining outpost on Mars to transport Ice Cube, a dangerous criminal, back to Earth. But remember, this is John Carpenter, and Ice Cube is the least of their worries.
Ghost ship.
That's close. That's a close guess.
I don't even have a fucking guess for that one.
Ghosts of Mars.
Damn.
This one, I don't know what it is because I haven't read it yet, but it's just the title is My Ex the Whore.
Oh, I've heard that one.
What's the best way to find out about a new girl? Interrogate her ex-boyfriend, of course. I'm sure they'll be open, honest, and partial, just like I am about my ex-wife, the whore. This is an actual description for a TV show on Comcast.
What the fuck?
You'll never get it.
Intervention.
X's and O's.
Oh.
Oh. That's as gay as a bag of dicks
Scott
right there.
Pilgrim versus the World.
I was thinking Scott Pilgrim. I was. I couldn't remember it, though. I was like, it sounds like that one movie. You got any more on there before we move on?
Nah, not that I haven't read yet. So,
well, that being said, let's go to our next segment, and that is...
I'm coming in blind!
Coming in blind. I got a fun one. And I always feel like I get the really good ones that I want to hear Gnome's response on when he doesn't fucking show up. Or not Gnome, sorry, Stones. But you guys remember The Matrix. You can patch in and pretty much instantaneously download to your brain whatever the fuck you want. So give me the 3 things that you would patch into your noggin for instant knowledge. For me, I wanted to do mathematics. I just learn all the math. That'd be great. And then for the second one, all languages. I'd like to learn all languages. Boom, like that. That'd be dope. And then another one that I always wanted to get into, but it wasn't ever really available at the time when I was able to do it, but it's coding. It's such a fucking big thing now. They've actually got shit, and I'm probably going to get my kid involved in it just because of how technological everything is nowadays. But they have that shit available for like 4 and 5-year-olds, like coding for kids. Just to kind of
they have transgender books for them too, but here we are.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm in West Texas. We don't got to worry about that.
Oh, all right. I guess I'll go. I'm going to go with the Kama Sutra, because if you could do all that shit, then guess what I don't have?
Your
I probably
hand
don't have
is
a
going
belly
to
at
be
that
beat
point.
the fuck up.
Dude, my fingers will be able to speak Crips. Like, it's going to be
I call this move the twisted backward hand.
I call
reversed
this
hand girl.
Yeah, reverse hand girl. Oh, the downward thumb.
Crouching Tiger, hidden Pamela Henderson.
Yeah, exactly. Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters. So the second one that I would do, I've always been a skeptic of crypto, and I don't know why. I'm just not super risky when it comes into that, but having a ton of knowledge about cryptocurrency might come in handy in certain ways. And then I'm going to agree with you about the languages. I don't know if I want to know all languages, but I want to know enough languages to be able to talk with people and tell them to fuck off in their own country. So go with that.
Yep. You can teach them all the Hand to Sutra stuff that you're going to be learning.
Mm-hmm. The Palma Sutra.
Palma Sutra.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and his 5 disciples?
10 sleepy ones if you can actually get off the other hand.
Is it my turn?
It is.
So I'm going to say, I'm going to state the obvious and cheat my way on this. And I want to instantly download the future of the next 2 years of all sporting events outcomes. Just 2 years. And then I can pick and place so I can lose strategically on purpose so that nobody actually catches me. Like, I'll win a couple big ones, I'll lose a big one, win a couple big ones, lose a big one. And then after 2 years, I'm off the map, I'm rich as hell, and I'm out of here. Right? 2, I want to... I would like to learn the 15 least common languages in the world. Just so I can be a little bit relevant, but I'll never need to be relevant. But if I ever came up, I could be relevant.
African click. What?
15. The top 15 least known languages to man. That'd be the best. And third, shit, I don't know. I would like to be downloaded every conspiracy in my mind that is actually true. The knowledge of the truth to all the real conspiracies out there.
Interesting.
That'd
You're gonna change your little gnome hat for a tinfoil hat. I love it.
it'd be a gnome hat with tinfoil. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that shit. That's good stuff. Well, boys, on that note, let's take a real quick break, and we'll be right back.
From the creative minds of Two Guys in a Dart podcast, in association with B-Word Media Group, comes a new podcast for the nerds. Hosted by limited edition Mitch. This podcast is for Marvels, for unlikely guardians, covering terrors that flap in the night, heroes in half-shells, ghosts and ghouls, the phantoms and the detectives. From Mighty Morphins to Autobots, tales from a galaxy far, far away, and all things pop culture, this podcast has you covered. All in one place for you to enjoy. Presenting the Heroic Headspace podcast. New episodes each and every Tuesday. Find Heroic Headspace on Instagram at Heroic Headspace Pod and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform.
The Raunchy Regret Podcast.
I'll bring you guys back to Mad TV back in the day. Y'all remember Miss Swan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, she's looking like a man.
Two Guys in a Dart.
Sorry,
And
I had to rub my ear hole out real quick.
are you all right, buddy?
I just felt so good. I'm sorry.
This is usually the behind-the-scenes content that you're getting, but I'm leaving it right here in this episode. We are not taking that out.
Unfiltered discussions.
So you feel like the forgiveness is actually better for you in general?
That was a big reason that the therapist was like, you do have to choose. And the only way you can get that inner peace is by forgiving.
And the Hateful Gnomes Music Hut.
Like our last episode, we're rolling right into another band.
Hell yeah, when I saw your drummer, I saw he was wearing an obituary shirt. And I was like, yeah, let's fucking go, dude.
Follow B-Word Media Group on social media at BWORD Media GRP.
Welcome back to Raunchy Regret Podcast. This is B-Word. Beezy has this episode for us, and Beezy, you're introducing a new segment. Well, not a new segment, but a new Raunchy Reviews.
Raunchy Reviews.
It's so raunchy.
This is sort of a play off of last week with our fucking condiments that we had. So I picked a handful of condiments, and we're going to narrow it down to the best fucking condiment out of all of them. So I have the ranch, Worcestershire sauce, real mayonnaise, the Unmiracle Whip, barbecue sauce, A1 sauce, and mustard. Now I put that one as kind of a general bring your own. You got hot mustard, which is B-words, yellow mustard, and then that
It was
stone
just
ground.
your own choice of mustard, right?
Yeah,
That's
you
really
can
what
bring
you
your
wrote?
own
Okay.
mustard. So I asked everybody to bring, it didn't matter what brand. I didn't give a shit what brands, but just do that. The only thing that was very important on brand specifics was our dipping utensil is Cool Ranch Doritos.
Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch.
And I did that mainly as a fuck you to know, because somehow that communist little bastard doesn't like fucking Cool Ranch.
I'll tell you what, man. I made burgers tonight for dinner, and I barbecued them up and everything. And I went to the store and I bought Cool Ranch Doritos because I normally don't have chips in the house. And I took a Cool Ranch Dorito and I ate it with my burger, and I was like, this is gross. Like, just not a fan. Like this, when I was 12, these things were off the fucking chain.
I see, and that's the funny thing, B-word. I have never been a fan of Cool Ranch Doritos. I don't know if it was like a taste aversion, like I expected something else and then tried it. But what's funny is like I like the ranch corn nuts, and they're basically the same fucking ranch seasoning flavor.
Hell no, they're not.
All right, well, in the next raunchy review, guess what we're doing?
Dude, the ranch fucking corn nuts are the best ones. And that ranch, I like it.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but they're good.
I disagree.
No, it's
the
best
barbecue ones are ones are pretty fucking
No, the
bold.
barbecue is
like
all
those.
fucking...
It's the chili picante all day.
Oh, the
Need a
chili
little spice in
picante
our
is
life.
good too.
So that one used to be my all-time favorite, but they changed the recipe up, much like they did with the Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh, see, I haven't had corn nuts since I was in elementary school, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, so back
Some of us
then,
grew up.
Back
Not
then they were
hype, but-
yeah, fuck you. Back then they were a lot more
I think that
citrusy,
was a play on
more
Gnome
lemony.
and his own height, but that's okay. Just keep fucking you. It's fine.
Yeah,
I said
fuck 'em
not
anyways.
regarding height. You must have missed that.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Suck my ball, Mr. Garrison.
I'm sorry. I think I said suck my balls, Mr. Garrison. Sure.
So let's go ahead and grab a chip and fuck it. Let's do.
If you're not into ASMR, now is the time to skip forward through
quit
this
listening to
podcast
this.
because you're going to hear Dorito chewing, and I'm not muting.
I'm not muting either.
I'll explain that I do have two substitutions. I thought that I had A1, and I'm a little disappointed that I didn't, and regular mayo, and I have neither. So I have Miracle Whip, I have ranch, I have Cali Gold barbecue sauce, I have sweet hot mustard. So I like this mustard for like during Christmas time. We'll take Ritz crackers, a slice of Colby Jack cheese, summer sausage, and then we'll put this sweet hot mustard on it. It's delicious. It's actually pretty spicy. I have Chick-fil-A sauce, and then I have sweet chili sauce, like that you would dip like a Filipino egg roll in, like that lumpia, like that sweet and sour kind of thing.
Or your
and then I have Worcester
McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Yeah, they'd probably slap. I don't like McDonald's chicken nuggets, though.
I haven't grown up, so I still like them. Well, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. We'll do some ranch, since we've got ranch, something close to ranch.
Ranch on Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
I have Hidden Valley Ranch for the record on Cool Ranch. So here we
I
go.
have the, I don't remember, it's from Sam's Club. It's the Lighthouse Ranch.
I got the Ken's
Ranch?
Steakhouse Ranch.
Oh, that's good shit. Oh, chips are disgusting. Ranch.
I
is
don't
good.
like the ranch on the Cool Ranch.
I actually do.
That's ranchy. That's way too ranchy for me.
Can we do the Worcester next to get that out of the way? Because that's probably going to be the worst one.
Yeah, I agree. I got to find it first.
Right.
Hang on.
I have a plate of all my sauces here.
I have a plate
and
of all
I
my
have
sauces. too.
Worcester in the middle in a little tin can that was stolen from a steakhouse.
All right. Here's the Worcester. So it's Lee and Perrin.
That's terrible. Mm-mm.
Oh.
That's no good.
Not a fan. Whoever the motherfucker was that said Worcestershire sauce in the last episode, fuck that guy.
Are we gonna rank these at the end?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. What's next? What are we doing next, Beezy?
Let's do our mustards.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. So I have a special mustard.
One.
Yeah. I like this mustard. I've got so Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, the beer company out here. They actually have a pale ale spicy mustard. So that's what I'm using today.
I got just regular old French's yellow.
I bet that's good. I got this sweet hot mustard, and the brand is Beaver, and it looks like kids' diarrhea. Honestly,
oh shit,
but-
that's good as fuck.
That is not. Actually, the aftertaste on that's really good. The initial taste on that was not very good, but the aftertaste is. Title of my porn tape. But yeah.
I like that. That was good. Same thing with my sweet hot mustard. At first, it was like, I don't know. And then as I keep eating it, the flavor grew.
It builds.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that one.
Yeah. That was pretty solid. Okay. So, for those of us with the... We'll hold that one off. You said you don't have the Miracle Whip. Is that correct? No?
I don't have Miracle Whip, but I did substitute it for a Chipotle mayo.
I
So I know it's not
Miracle
the
Whip.
same thing, but it's a Chipotle mayo.
I fucking hate Miracle Whip, but
I'm excited for this one. I bet it's going to be good.
I'm going to go ahead and Do a little dab.
So while you guys eat this and cringe, I used to work at this family-owned sandwich shop in Vegas, and they had this secret spread, and the secret spread was Miracle Whip and Mrs. Dash, and it actually slapped. I'm telling you,
I like Mrs. Dash.
That tasted like
that Chipotle mayo.
Oh man,
that
delicious.
Chipotle mayo's bomb.
Now, no. The next sandwich I'm making with Miracle Whip, I'm putting Cool Ranch Doritos on it because that shit.
Just to get rid of them?
No, because it actually hit. It's good. The Miracle Whip takes away a lot of that Cool Ranch flavor, which is why I'm a fan of it. I'm gonna eat another one.
It
of that
reminded
one,
me of
that's
a sweet cornbread, and I didn't like that.
What's wrong with sweet cornbread?
Cornbread is supposed to be buttery, not fucking sugary. That's cake. That's corn cake.
I'm fat, dude. It all goes the same place. I'm going to go back to this Chipotle because that was actually not bad.
What's next?
Let's hit up the A1 steak sass or equivalent.
So I am going to go with my sweet chili sauce in place of A1.
Okay, so I do have A1, so let's dip in
I'm a
there.
little bit jealous of you guys. Oh my god! Hold up. I tell you something. You guys
That's
know
not
the sauce
terrible.
I'm talking about? The sweet chili sauce? Like,
Yeah,
it's in the
like you put on wings or whatever.
Yeah. Now that on this is a slapper. I could eat that all night.
The A1's different. I don't know that I would choose this. It's different for sure.
It wasn't terrible. It kind of helps with the tanginess of the chip flavoring, so it makes it a little bit
also
more
does
tangy. I
give
kind of like that.
And there's a more tang. Obviously, brings a little bit more savory to the conversation. But
It's almost got a little bit of the umami.
umami.
Oh, so we'll move on to the next one. Let's do the barbecue sauce. So, what do you guys have coming to the table for the barbecue sauce? Yeah, I know you said earlier, no, what you had.
I have Kinder's Gold. I called it Cali Gold, but it's just Kinder's Gold.
So
I have Kinder's Gold Honey. So
I got the old Sweet Baby Ray's Original.
Ooh, that's good. That's really good.
I like that a lot. That's actually. I never thought I would eat this many chips tonight, but pretty good.
I think the A1 is better.
Oh man, that's good.
I don't know.
The A1's just a little bit better on that one.
I don't know. Obviously, we're not using the same sauce, so we do have to factor that in. But I'd go with the barbecue sauce over the A1. 100%.
All right.
We got one more, right?
Yep.
This is the one I have been looking forward to.
The
We should put this one first.
Okay, so I don't have mayo, but I have Chick-fil-A sauce.
I got the Hellman's Original.
That's what I have is Hellman's Original Mayo. Nope. That's not my jam at all. Nope.
I gotta
Although,
say,
very similarly, it does take away the flavor of the Cool Ranch. Like, it tames that
it does.
actually a lot.
I think I'm going to
It's almost like you're just kind of eating a corn chip.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate that, but I don't like the flavor of mayo by itself. That's not my jam.
Huh.
I'm trying to get a final test on the ones for the... God damn it, that's an extra barbecue.
So as we go to rank these, if I can make a suggestion, Beezy, if you want to do something different, I'll go with whatever you want.
Sure.
I think for fairness, we should rank it based on what we all mutually have.
Okay.
And then we can say maybe which ones of the ones that we don't have do we like the best. So
Okay. So we have ranch, we have barbecue, we have mustard, we have Worcester. Those are all the equals that we have.
Yes.
Yeah. And you said mustard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so while you're chewing, B-word, I'll go on first. I'm gonna go barbecue first. I'm gonna go hot mustard second. I'm gonna go ranch third. Miracle Whip. I'm sorry, not Miracle Whip because we don't all have that. And then Worcester last.
So
I'm gonna go. Oh, go ahead, Beezy.
I've actually, oddly enough, I'm gonna go. Number one spot is mustard. I think that definitely just the regular yellow mustard, fucking slapped hard with a Cool Ranch.
That was good.
I bet it'd be good. I'm gonna have to try that after.
Oh, dude, it is solid. Number two for me was ranch. And then I've actually got at number 5 is the barbecue. And then the Wash Your Sister sauce I have at number 6.
So we don't all have real mayo. We don't all have Miracle Whip, right?
Yep.
And we don't all have the A1. So that being the case, I'm going to go mustard number 1. That was legit. I'm not even kidding. That was fantastic. Then I'm going to go with the barbecue sauce. I thought the barbecue sauce was good. Surprisingly, I'll go with the ranch after that. Then the A1 sauce. Then the Wash Your Sister sauce. But I will tell you, out of what we don't collectively have, what I fucking loved was that Chipotle mayo. That might have been the best one on the plate.
So do
That
your
was
list
good.
with everything you have now.
So I'd probably go with Chipotle mayo, then the mustard, the barbecue sauce, the ranch, the mayo, the A1 sauce, and then the Wash Your Sister sauce.
Oh, all right. Beezy?
Number 1, hands down, is the mustard. Number 2 and number 3 are really close. I mean, they could easily swap positions, but 2 and 3 is going to be ranch and the real mayonnaise. And then number 4 was the A1. 5 was barbecue. 6 was Wash Your Sister. And then dead last was the fucking Miracle Whip. That one was just not appetizing at all.
All right, Nomi, what about you?
Okay, so with all of my stuff here, I'm going to stick with barbecue sauce 1. I'm going to slide the sweet chili sauce into 2nd. Mustard goes down to 3rd. Ranch, and then Miracle Whip, and then the Chick-fil-A sauce, and then the Worcester.
Yeah, that Wash Your Sister was not good.
The Chick-fil-A sauce is a very, very close worst second.
I don't like that shit to begin with, so
I like it on I like it on chicken, like chicken nuggets or chicken strips. It's great, but it was not good with Cool Ranch Doritos.
So I know that we didn't talk about this, but let's talk for a second fast food dipping sauces. Just off the cuff, give me your top 5.
Dipping sauces.
Fast food dipping sauces. I'll go first to start it off with. I think I got to go with Arby's sauce. I don't eat at Arby's all that often, but Arby's sauce is fantastic. So I'll go Arby's sauce. I like the horsey sauce that Arby's has, but I don't know that I would put it as number 2. So let's go Arby's sauce. I'm going to go with McDonald's barbecue sauce. I'm going to go with the honey at KFC that you'd put on the biscuit. That honey is fire. I'll go with... Oh, shit. The ranch from Jack in the Box. I think it actually has a little bit better flavor. And then the last one, I would probably go with Chick-fil-A sauce. Actually, let's switch that up. Let's go Chick-fil-A sauce and the ranch from Jack in the Box.
So...
And that's exclusively on chicken strips. Like, I haven't put that on anything else. Let's clarify that.
So I'd have to go... Probably number 1 is McDonald's barbecue. Number 2 is McDonald's Buffalo.
Huh, I've not tried that.
Oh, it's the tits, bro. Number 3, I think, man, you were on the right track with Arby's. That Arby's sauce is pretty solid. Number 4 would probably be Wingstop's Ranch.
Is Wingstop fast food though?
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. Well, then I wasn't putting them there, so I'll agree with that if we're including that. So I'll agree with that.
And then for number 5, we'll round it out. I kind of dig Fuddruckers cheese. Their jalapeno cheese.
I like that.
That's a good one.
Comes in a little fucking pump squirter, and you just slather the fucking burgers, slather the fries, slather the cheesecake. Just put it on
in a little pump
everything.
squirter. I like that.
That's my name on Saturday night's little pump squirter.
It's my rap name.
That's my rap name. Lil Pump
Squirter.
Little pump squirter. Squirta.
Yeah, can't use the hard R.
Yeah.
We're white, of course. What about you, Nomi?
Oh, man. So I'm going to take a different approach. Let's see. So, I'm trying to think of 5 different fast food places. I think Carl's Jr. has one. That would make 4. I'm trying to think of 5 different ones that I've had that are sweet and sour, since I'm so big on the sweet and sour sauce. I'll just rank that. McDonald's comes in last with their sweet and sour. And then I don't know if they still have it because I don't ever eat at Burger King, but they did have one, and it was decent. Jack in the Box comes in. I think there's only 4 that I could think of. I don't know if Carl's Jr., but I'm going to go Jack in the Box, and then last one, Wendy's. Wendy's has the best. It's almost like that sweet chili sauce, but with the sweet and sour taste to it as well. So that's a big slapper, but that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the sweet and sour sauces and rank them.
I'll throw a honorable mention out there since you mentioned Wendy's. Have you had their Carolina Reaper ranch sauce?
No.
Do it. It's fucking good, bro. Dip them fries in it.
The other honorable mention I was going to do when I was thinking about this, and I didn't think it in the lineup. I didn't think this far ahead, or it wouldn't be above. It would be above the ranch, but the medium sauce from Taco Bell.
The mild?
They have mild, medium, and hot. The medium sauce. Huh?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, they don't have it anymore?
You might be able to get it bottled. I'm not sure about that either, but it goes mild, hot, and then Diablo. Or fire. No, fire.
Well, that's how long it's been since I've had sauces at Taco Bell. But that medium was great back in the day. Really, really enjoyed that. So, all right, Beezus, let's get into the final segment, and this is going to be a play on Urban Dictionary stuff. So why don't you take us through this?
So, I was wanting to call this one Raunchy Wise Men. And like you said, it is similar to the Urban Commercials bit that we do, except we're not doing a whole commercial for it. It's just find and define a funny word that you've either found on something or one that you've made up. And I've got one of them on here that my wife told me about. That's what actually sparked this this fucking segment. So I said 1 or 2, depending on how much time we got. We should be able to get 2 of them in here. So we'll round robin it. The first one I've got is a voot. A VOOT, and that is a
vaginal toot,
a vagina toot, aka a queef.
A quiff. Oh, I guess I'll go next. I got a screw veneer. So a screw veneer is when you have sex with somebody and they take something from your house as a screw veneer.
Oh, nice. I had a buddy back in the day that his screw veneer was the chick's panties. He would gank
That's
their
so
panties.
weird to me. That's so weird to me, man. I've never been into that shit.
It's like, hey, you're borderline serial killer now, bro. You're taking trophies.
We're going to have a Netflix show about you.
All right, Nomies.
So I wrote one down, and I want to find out, B-word. When way back callback here. Queef mallow. Where did you come up with that word?
Queef mallow was on Urban Dictionary.
Because I could not find it on Urban Dictionary.
Oh, it was on Urban Dictionary. Let me look it up because I'll screenshot it and send it to you.
The old queef mallow.
Okay, while you're doing that, there's so many queefs on there, but I can't find queef mallow. They have N-word queef. N-word queef. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I got to read that definition.
Oh, my God. We are on IMDb. I searched up Queef Mallow, and it says on IMDb, it says the Raunchy Regret podcast. Whose Queef Mallow is it anyway? On IMDb, bro.
Well, we've made it.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Okay, so I did make up a definition, but I was like, I don't know what the real definition is because I couldn't find it. So I'm going to say this is an honorable mention that I wrote, and then I'll get in my other two later. Queef mallow is where you Eiffel Tower a chick, and both dudes come in her, and then she queefs, and it forms into like a marshmallow.
Oh. I know for a fact I pulled that off of Urban Dictionary, but I can't find it either.
I can't find
the only thing about
episode 6.
The only thing I can find is for on fucking IMDb with that shit.
I think that's the most incredible takeaway of this whole episode.
Well, I don't know. The biggest takeaway from trying to find queef mallow, I typed in queef and was starting to scroll through the queefs on Urban Dictionary, and I found N-word queef, and I have to read the definition for you.
Sweet.
When gases are released from a black woman's vagina due to extreme sex and overload of semen, the stench is almost unbearable when present.
God damn.
Now hold on. Let me read the sentence for you because whoever wrote this is an asshole. Damn, when Zakira unleashed her N-word queef from fucking Tyrone, I thought I was gonna die. That shit was as nasty as a buck N-word. Yeah, there you go.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, we love
There
you,
is
black
no
people.
way the person that wrote this, John Wolfe Jr., is black. So somebody needs to go after this dude.
Nah.
So Beezy, what's your next word?
Pookie.
Oh, okay. That's a long-standing word. Let's hear it.
A pookie is when a fart crawls out of your ass and rolls up the front. So in my case, it tickles the balls, and on a rare occasion, fist bumps the old meat hammer.
Now hold on. I gotta add on to this. I don't know if the two of you are or not, but could you imagine if you're not circumcised and that fart made it all the way into that to your little hood of your man, your little mushroom hood? You know, that'd be a weird feeling, I'd imagine.
That would be. That'd be the green tuba.
The green tuba. Jesus Christ. Oh, for the record, I am circumcised, so we'll go with that. Oh my God! All right. Well, my next one is the Adele. This is where you have one finger in the puss and one finger in the ass, and you pinch that little piece of skin, and it's hello from the other side.
Oh shit, that's good stuff.
Hello from the other side. Oh, that's great. Good wholesome family fun right there.
I call this one the Paula Deen Butter Cruncher. And this, you have to take Ritz crackers, and you just give them a light crunch first. And then you take cold butter, and you smother both in your ass. And then you basically pulverize it into a perfect crust for a casserole. And that would be the Paula Deen Butter Cruncher.
And if you look back and you go, y'all ends want some pie? You got any more, Beezy?
No.
Got one more.
I have an honorable mention. This one's called the Clam Jam. This is the equivalent to the cock block. So Tina thought that she and this guy had a chance at a party, and her girlfriend walked up and completely clam jammed her.
Nice.
It's also called a beaver dam.
Oh.
I thought when you said the clam jam, you were going to go something like, scraping some, like Fromunda cheese, but for women,
Oh, the Femina cheese? Yeah.
Well, it's somewhat similar to what you're talking about with the Fromunda, with like a stripper when she's on the stripper pole and leaves I always called them snail trails.
Yeah, snail trails, yeah.
Just leave the snail trail down the pole.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I got one more. It's called the dirty snore. So this is a word I looked up on Urban Dictionary, but I found it, but then I chose to make a completely different definition.
Sweet.
It's when a bro is sleeping in front of you, and he's sleeping so hard that he's sawing logs, so you decide to pull down your pants and hover over his face and gently break wind as to not wake him up, causing him to inhale your fart and then exhale the shit, which will then wake him up.
That's deep. That's deep.
It's almost like an Arabian gas mask. You know what that one is?
No, but I want to.
So we'll end it with the Arabian gas mask. It's when you kind of bat wing your ball sack,
good old bat
and then you drop your nuts over her eyes, and then you fart in her mouth. That's the Arabian gas mask.
Oh, IMDb's next article about us is going to be how we got canceled. I fucking love it. Let's do this shit. Well, boys, episode 30 in the books. Stoned, fuck off. We'll see you next week.
Later.
I say just give them hell.
All right, guys, so as I was going around and I was doing definitions, I saw this one. This is not one that I came up with, but I saw this one. It's called a clutch oven. The definition is to fart in a car full of people, crank the heat up for maximum effectiveness. To use it in a sentence, Mike was driving us to Jake's party and he farted trapping us in his clutch oven.
It's only
I love it.
Truly effective if you lock the windows afterwards so they can't roll the windows
The
down.
child lock? Yeah, fucking love it.
Watch out, you think you're big baller. Bow down to make another dollar. Stand up and hear the world holler.
I say just give them hell.